You guys got some ground to make up.
The other teams will have more money than you.
So you're still short $432.54.
And my man ate a couple ice creams on the way in.
Can I have an ice cream?
Too late. I already wrote the check.
Hey there, welcome. Ruben, tonight we're looking at a film titled Spare Parts. This film came out in 2015. It's a film that I actually showed to my students this summer. We were doing a class, history of not only Los Angeles, but history of Latinos. And so this film stars George Lopez, like I shared, Jamie Lee Curtis, Marisa Tomei. They have a lot of great actors in this film, even Isai Morales. This film is a true story, and it's about these four young men in a high school in Arizona who are taught by a teacher who really is not sure where he's going. This is George Lopez character, and his name is Mr. Cameron, and he or Dr. Cameron, and he is working with these students who want to compete with a lot of different colleges and high schools um, in a national robotic competition. And it's usually won by big schools like MIT or Harvard. And these four boys are all undocumented students, right? And many of them are fearful, or a couple of them are fearful that they're going to get picked up or their families are going to get picked up and they won't be able to finish a school year. And so you see that in the film, you see this because this is a true story. They're working it out. Regarding working this assignment to create this robot to go underwater, this apparatus, and to make it work. And they don't have a lot of money, so they have to put the resources in, collect money. Even their teacher chips in a little bit, and so the whole point is to win this competition. And they're way out of their leagues, at least they think they are, and until they get to this competition. And I won't spoil the ending of it, Ruben. But I will say this, Ruben. I did enjoy the film. I will recommend it because of what it's saying regarding these boys coming together and working together and achieving something. I didn't like the acting too much. I wish George Lopez is not wouldn't been my choice for the teacher. The other actors did fine. The boys, they're not really actors, except one of them, I think, was in Big Time Rush, the lead actor who played Oscar Vasquez. He's fine, but the rest, I would say I didn't care for him too much. But other than that, I like the film. I had the feeling you might not like it, but I wanted us to watch it anyway because I felt like it was worthy. What's your opinion?
Well, you can't help but appreciate this true story of these several undocumented students, but these banding together with this teacher who comes from the outside and is seems to be accomplished in his own right, working in science and technology, and saying he wants to give back. I mean, how can you not be encouraged, inspired in such a way? But I guess for me, I wonder if the bias has set in because I've seen so many teacher movies, and I feel like there's almost like this, cauldron of ingredients. You pour a little Dead Poets, a little Stand and Deliver, maybe a shake of Goodwill Hunting here, and then you have this pot of the sopa that you have, and I'm not engaged so much because I know it. I see what's coming, and they have this specialized language, that they use in some of these movies where if it's
Yeah.
high technology, robotics, things, computer, it's like, oh, we need a fuse box of a rotary propeller to fuse in you start to lose and glaze over. And there's a one towards the end of the movie, maybe somebody says, "Can you explain this in layman's terms?" And I thought, yes, please. But I mean, hey, they won. They beat, big old MIT. Oh, now I'm spoiling it. Maybe you should edit this
Ah,
out.
that's okay. We'll
But
say spoiler alert.
so, but I have to admit that I'm not totally engaged. I found myself stopping the movie at times and just, getting on my phone, looking at scenes from Barton Fink. Some of the movies I've liked over the years, Big Night popped up on my phone, and there's a couple of good bits. George Lopez, he's okay. Marisa Tomei, she's fine. Do I recommend it? If you want, we like a comeback story. We like a feel good,
Yeah.
underdog story. That's what we like in America, don't we? We like the Rocky, see Rocky or something like that. I don't so much recommend it.
Okay. That's fair, man. And you know what? It is tough when to say you don't recommend something that is it's supposed to be a feel good movie, right? Somebody like a Rocky that achieving at the end. But I guess I cared for it because just because of who it's dealing with, Latino kids, and who I was teaching this summer, it kind of felt like it fit well. But you're right, though. I don't think it's for everybody, but I did enjoy it. And and audience, if you watch it, let us know how what you think about it. Again, it's called Spare Parts 2015, George Lopez. With that, we'll see you soon on Pod and Deliver. Have a good night. Bye bye.